Welcome to Book Reviews, where there is boundless offerings of organized knowledge by Estelle and Tammy Terrell.
Our purpose is to inspire individuals to read more books, expand their mind, and continue to learn. The book that we will be reviewing today is A Killer's Reflection by Cheryl Denise Bannerman. She's a new author. She's one of our followers. You can follow her at Bannerman Books 18. I'm sorry, Bannerman Books 18. Her books are wonderful. This particular book, it was a great read.
It definitely was. So let me just go ahead and spell that out for you so you get it right. So that's BANNERMANBOOK 18.
All of that.
Yes.
Right.
So let's talk about the book.
Okay.
So this book was a short read. It was about 158 pages, and it was an easy read for me.
Right.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it was an easy read. Who
So,
would you say would be the audience?
The audience, I would say 20 to 40
Right.
in age, and I would say African American women.
Right. But you know what?
Oh.
I would also say men. Men too.
Okay.
Because of the characters in it.
True. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Because then they get to see, like, am I Doug?
Right. Exactly. And how the dynamics of growing up would actually take effect on your overall life.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the main characters was Doug.
Doug. Uh-huh.
What was his brother's name? We don't remember.
Don't remember.
His mom,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a slew of women. He was slick, wasn't
Ooh,
he?
Yeah, he was. So
Yeah.
pretty much Doug was dealing with a lot of women, and he had a lot going on, and I think it stemmed from his childhood.
Right.
It stemmed from his childhood. He just had so much going on, and she hit a lot of points when it came down to mental health and everything else.
Yes.
So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, a lot of things that we don't speak about, especially in the African American community,
Mhm.
is kind of frowned upon.
True.
And she brought this to the forefront, and
She
that's
did.
one of the things that I respect
Me too.
tremendously. I was like, wow. I
Me
kept
too.
reading. I kept
Yeah.
reading. I kept reading.
I did. Me too.
Now, if anything, let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
What was your favorite either quote or part of the book?
There was so much, but certain points where Doug was with the women,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of put myself in their shoes. Like, they kept taking him back. Every time he did something, they would continue to take him back. And I was like, I seen myself there. And I liked the way she worded everything. I could visualize being in Brooklyn. I could visualize, or in the Bronx, I'm sorry. I could visualize being one of those girls.
Right.
I related so much to the story.
Yeah,
I did.
I liked it.
What about you?
I would say one of my favorite part of the book would be, there were so many favorites.
Yeah.
You know, I liked the part when they discovered who he was. It was like, finally.
Yeah.
This is one of those thrillers where when you read it and you hear about the other characters, you're like, don't you see who he is?
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
there. Like, you know, sometimes when you watch a show, you say, no,
Yeah,
don't
you-
go. Stay out the room. You really
Yeah.
want to say that, but no one can hear you.
Mhm.
So you're sitting back like when they finally found out and figured out who he was, because he was a slickster.
Oh, yeah.
Slickster.
Yeah, he was.
So once they found out who he was, I was like, yeah.
About
got him.
time. About
Mhm.
time. Mhm.
That's what it was. That's the thing. Now, what would you say what was missing?
For me, I would say I wanted more from the other characters. I wanted to know more about his mother.
Right.
What was going on with her? More about the brother. What was going on with him?
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted more about the women.
Yeah.
What was going on in their mind?
Mm-hmm.
More juice. More
Right.
juice. Because towards the middle of the book, I couldn't put it down. I was like, this is intense.
Right. It was a lot.
It was a lot. And I enjoyed it. I really did. What about you? What was it?
Same here.
Okay.
What I thought about the book, there was a lot of meat and potatoes out of the book that was missing. Like you said, the characters, I wanted to know their backgrounds. How did he meet them? How did they feel about him womanizing? The kids and the kid's mom and, you know, the cousin. I wanted more detail. And then out of the blue, about the end of the book, the brother pops back up. And it's like, well, where was he?
Where was he? What was he doing during that time? So
exactly.
More info, but all in all, great read.
Right.
It kept you in suspense. You were on your feet trying to figure out what's going to happen next. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I definitely did. It was a wonderful book.
Yeah. So what would you rate the book?
I would rate the book, I would say an 8.5. And the reason why I would say an 8.5 is because I felt as though a lot was left on the table.
Yeah.
I wanted more.
I wanted more too.
Because, like you said, in the middle of the book, it picked up so fast that once I put down the book, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I need to know more.
I need to know more, yeah.
I wanted a whole lot because I can see this particular book being the start of a series of books for her, but had she given more character and more details to everyone else, you could stem off here, you can stem off there, you can stem off there. So that's what I thought about it. What about you? What would you rate it?
I would rate it an 8. And once again, I felt like I wanted more information. I wanted so much more. His mom, like, what was that? What was that obsession?
Yeah.
What was that? And with his brother, that resentment. And I just wanted more, but I feel like the end of the book, she gave us so many resources.
Right.
There was so much information and stats on what has been going on. I was shocked. I never knew.
Yeah, I was too. Wow. That's the thing about it. It's like all of this taking place under our nose. That's one of the reasons why I like the book so much.
Me too.
Because she spoke about things that we think, not us.
Yeah. But it's happening.
Right.
And she gave us the facts. This is proof. She had receipts. This is what's going on. And I like that she put it in a book form. So you don't know that you're learning, but you really are. I learned from this book. I really did. And now I have a different perspective on things. Too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I would say get this book.
Get this book.
Get in contact with her.
Yes. And we'll read it out again. So that's BANNERMAN B.O.O.K 18. Follow her right now.
Exactly.
Right now.
And just like she did, if you have a book, you're an author, you're new and up and becoming, and you want us to review by Estelle and Tammy Terrell, just let us know.
Let us know.